Hello students, today we are going to go over our next special sound chart, chart number 9, and the rules that we have in this chart. So we're going to start up here with the ing in pointing. The ing in pointing. If you notice here we have a little dash. This tells us that this is a suffix. A suffix is a group of letters that we add to the end of a root word to make a new word. So here we have fish is our root word and ing is our suffix. It's what we added to make a new word. So here are some more examples. Handing. Hand is our root word. Handing is, with the ing, is adding the suffix, making a new word. I am handing the marker to someone else. Hand is the root word. Ing is our suffix. This little dash tells us it's a suffix which is added to the end of a word to make a new word. Fish-ing. Fish-ing. Mowing. Mow is our root word. Ing is added to make a new word. Trying. Try, add our suffix ing, trying. Look, looking. Look, add our suffix ing. Wax, waxing, adding our suffix ing to make a new word. This hyphen shows us that this is a suffix and it goes at the end of a root word. Point, pointing, pointing. All right? Our next one is in adopt. In adopt. When you see this at the beginning of a word, about, amount, agree, afraid, adult, ajar, this special sound usually makes the short U sound. Adopt. Okay? And our next one over here is the E in baby. Usually when there's a Y at the end of a word, it makes the long E sound. The long E. So, for example, we have baby, daddy, tiny, happy, crazy, puppy, lady. All of these have the Y at the end, and that usually makes the long E sound. Then we have these special sounds that are all the same. ED, ED, ED. Now notice they all have a hyphen. That means they are added to the end of a root word. Want, wanted. Look, looked. Play, played. But how do we know which one to use with which one? With this special sound, it usually makes the E, D with a short E and a D sound. D. I want Ed a cookie. Want Ed. Wanted. And with this special sound, it usually comes after a T or a D. After a T or a D. For example, land, ed, landed. Shout. See the T? Shout, ed. Test, tested. Notice the T? Tested. Dust, dusted. See the T? Dusted. Wait, waited, waited. The T. Point, pointed, pointed. So when you have a word, usually with a D or a T, it makes the ed sound, the ED, the short E and the D sound. Ed, ed, want ed. For this special sound, it makes the T sound. Looked, I looked out the window. Looked. Cooked, packed, talked, mashed, jumped, splashed. Now this suffix, this is a suffix, and it's added to the end of a root word to make a new word, just like these other suffixes. And it makes the t, t, t sound, the T sound. Cooked, packed, talked, smashed, jumped, splashed. That's the T in looked. And then we have this special sound, which makes a D sound. Played, played. I played with my toys. Called, filled, nailed, prayed, yelled, smelled. Now this is also a suffix, and it comes at the end of a root word to make a new word. The root word is call. With the ED, it's called. Fill, filled. Nail, nailed. Pray, prayed. This special sound makes the D sound, d, 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 when it's at the end of the word. So we have the ing in pointing, which is a suffix. We have the and adopt, which makes the short U sound, usually when it's the beginning of a word. Then we have the E in baby, which makes a long E sound, usually when it's at the end of a word. The Y is at the end. And then we have ed and want ed, which makes a short E and D sound. Ed, want ed, and it's usually followed with a T or a D. Want ed. There's usually a T or a D for the ed. Then we have looked, which sounds like a T. And we have played, which makes a D sound. Played. Very good, students. That will be the end of our rules for chart number 9. I will see you next time. Bye.